So Kathy, you ready to do a little hypnosis here?
I am.
Okay, is it okay if I touch your arm anywhere between the
Sure.
shoulder and the fingertip? That's great. That's great. You're feeling pretty relaxed here. Now just take a deep, gentle breath and let yourself relax. And watch my hand. And when I say just close your eyes and sleep now, loose, limp, relaxed, comfortable. Loose, limp, relaxed, and comfortable, feeling yourself settling in even more relaxed, even more comfortably, even more relaxed, and even more comfortably. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open and close your eyes again. And when I do, you're going to feel yourself relaxing twice, 3 times as much as you were before, as 1 and 2 and 3, opening and closing your eyes, doubling, tripling your level of relaxation, feeling that relaxation going to every fiber of your body, every corner of your mind, every aspect of your soul. Every gentle breath helps and guides you deeper into trance, as 1 and 2 and 3, opening and closing your eyes, doubling, tripling your level of relaxation until it feels like your eyelids are so comfortably relaxed that they just want to stay closed on their own. They just want to stay closed on their own. And when you're ready, when you're absolutely convinced that they just want to stay closed on their own, I invite you to test them to prove that they just want to stay closed. Go ahead and test them whenever, and relax your eyelids and send that relaxation to every fiber of your body, every corner of your mind, every aspect of your soul. And 1 and 2 and 3, opening your eyes and closing them, doubling, tripling your level of relaxation, and feeling so beautifully relaxed and so comfortable that as I count from 5 down to 1, you can begin to find yourself in a beautiful place, deep inside your own heart, your own mind, your own soul. I don't know if this is a place or time in the past, or maybe it's in the present, maybe it's in the future, maybe it's a real place, or maybe it's even an imaginary place. But as I count from 5 down to 1, we can go into this beautiful place in time as 5, beginning to find yourself even more relaxed now. Even more relaxed than maybe you've been in a long, long time, as 4, finding yourself doubling, tripling your relaxation. Every gentle breath helps and guides you deeper into trance. Any sound in the background just helps guide you deeper into relaxation, as 2. Now completely finding yourself in this beautiful place. This beautiful place, maybe it's a place in nature. Maybe it's a beautiful garden in suburbia. Maybe it's a delightful room, someplace where you feel very safe and very comfortable and very, very relaxed. And 1, fully and completely being there, fully and completely being there. And I wonder now if you can tell me what you see. Are you inside or are you outside now?
I'm outside.
You're outside? Very, very pretty. When you look around, what do your eyes see now?
Oh, it's a lovely forest.
Okay.
And there's a mother deer and fawn.
Oh, cool. And as you look around, what else do you notice? Is it sunny or is it a little darker?
It's in the forest, so that you see some sun coming through the leaves, but it's shaded.
Just percolating through the forest canopy. And as you look around, I wonder if you notice you're in a clearing of some kind. It's a very pretty place, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And as you look around in that clearing, you begin to notice that in the distance there's a path. Can you see that path?
I do see it.
Okay, let's walk down that path a little bit. Walking down that path, and you can see that it leads through the forest. And off in the distance, there is maybe a building, maybe a wall, something that has a doorway in it. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
I don't know if it's you know that as you look at that doorway, there's something very interesting, like a library, or some kind of information on the far side of that door. And as you walk up to that door, I wonder if you can tell me what you observe. Can you see the door itself?
It looks like a very heavy door.
Very heavy door? Mm-hmm. What's it made out of? Can you see that?
Oh, mahogany, and it has a beautiful doorknob.
Doorknob? Mm-hmm. And as you look at that doorknob, you can see how it opens, can't you? Mm-hmm. As you find your hand reaching, holding the doorknob, and you begin to find that you can turn the doorknob. Mm-hmm. And as you find the door opening, you can step through the door. And when you've reached the inside of the door, I'm going to invite a finger on Cathy's hand to move to indicate that she's reached the inside of that door and gotten into the room, whatever it might be that's very important for her. That's great. That's great. Thank you, Cathy. You're inside the room now. And as you look around at the room, I wonder if you could tell me what you see. Is it a big room or is it a little room?
It's fairly large.
Fairly large?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you notice in there?
There's beautiful leather chairs and lots of bookcases.
Lots of bookcases. That's really good.
It's dimly lit.
Dimly lit. Mm-hmm. Just enough to see and enough to read by, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to invite you to let your subconscious take you to one of the books. And when you've reached just the right book for you to answer the question you might have today, when you reach just the right book containing the information that's important to you, I'm going to invite that same finger on Cathy's hand to move. As moving now to the book, moving now to the book as one. Across the room, finding that book on the shelf. 2, noticing the exact book that you want to have, and Cathy finds that book. And 3, noticing the book now, noticing the book, and Cathy's finger can move at any time now to indicate she's reached that perfect spot. She's reached that perfect book. And she can find her finger now, she can find her hand now, reaches up and picks whatever book it is off the shelf. And opening it to just the right spot, her subconscious knows exactly which spot to open that book to. And she finds that when she opens it, she can see this information. Cathy, you can see some information there. Maybe it's visual, maybe it's verbal, maybe there's some other form of way that knowledge is presented, pictorial, maybe some higher dimensional pure knowledge that's just in the book. I wonder if you can tell me what you notice in the book. What's the information you notice? Can you tell me a little bit about what you see, feel, hear, think, experience?
It's a purple book.
Purple book, okay.
Mm-hmm. And the pages are gilded in gold.
Okay.
There's lots of trees in this book, beautiful trees.
Okay.
More paths in the book.
More paths?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, the book, it's about writing.
It's about writing, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's part of my
And
path.
when you look at writing, that's something you want to learn more about?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine, I wonder if you can feel the information coming from the book. Maybe you develop an intuitive understanding of it. Maybe the information begins to form in your subconscious. You find yourself deeply, intuitively understanding the information in the book. And like all important information, it frequently raises more questions than answers. And you find as you look at the book, I wonder if you can notice now some of your inner mind begins to draw some conclusions, ask some more questions. You begin to notice that even now, don't you? And as you put that book back on the shelf, you begin to follow that trail of your curiosity even deeper into the hall, even deeper into the library. Looking around, I'm going to invite you to move on down to the next thing, whatever it might be. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a document, maybe it's some other means of storing knowledge, a book, a crystal ball even, a computer, whatever it might be. As you find yourself as one, going deeper into the library. 2, you find yourself walking up to that shelf. And 3, picking up that book, whatever it might be, and opening it too. And what do you notice now as you open the book? What else do you notice now? What else do you notice now? Becoming even clearer. What else do you notice now as you look at the book? You look at the information. What else do you notice?
Just a deep sense of peace.
A deep sense of peace. Are you holding the book?
Yes.
Okay. And is it open?
Yes, it's like looking at your own history.
Okay. And what does that feel like?
A sense of acceptance.
A sense of acceptance. And is that important to you?
Very.
What does acceptance feel like?
Peace.
Peace.
Comfort.
Comfort. That's great. And what else do you notice? What does your inner mind notice about the information you're receiving?
That's what my writing needs to be about.
That's what your writing needs to be about. Okay. All right. And as you look at that, allowing that deep inner knowing to increase, you can feel yourself understanding more and more about the information in the document or in the book. And maybe the curiosity grows even deeper. Maybe your understanding grows even deeper. Maybe more questions form. And maybe you can find yourself going even deeper into the library, following the path, even deeper. More documents, one document, more documents, even more documents. You can find yourself looking up, researching, discovering all kinds of information, and knowing that you can come back to this place whenever you choose. And as you touch a finger to your thumb, I'm going to bet that it can remind you deep in your own subconscious mind. I'm going to invite you to touch a finger to your thumb as a reminder that you can return to this place deep in the hall of records, deep in your own subconscious. You can touch a finger to your thumb as a reminder that you can return to this place at any time when you need more information, when you need to understand something more deeply. You can find that touching that finger to your thumb can help you return to that place of access, of understanding, of deep inner knowing. And you may find now that as you relax your hand, that your path now takes us back through the library, back out into the forest trail, back up to full conscious awareness. And as I count to 3, we can return from trance, refreshed, relaxed and aware, feeling better now than you felt in a long, long time as one, beginning to come out of trance now a little bit more, and 2, touching that finger to your thumb for a moment, knowing that you can return to this place of deep inner knowing, deep inner personal subconscious research, and deep discovery of answers or information about whatever question you need to learn about. And 3, eyes opening now, refreshed, relaxed, and aware. Feeling better now than you felt in a long time, and understanding more about what you've discovered. And how do you feel?
Very calm.
Yeah, and what did you discover while you were in there?
Just that there's a part of me that can be very comfortable about who I am.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, especially since I've searched for that.
Yeah. So you got a writing project then that you're gonna use this on?
You
okay,
bet.
Great.
You bet.
Great. So just touch your finger to your thumb again. And just, can you feel yourself going into the library even now? Okay. So you can continue to look up the next thing, can't you? That's great. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.